Alright, gotta get myself ready for this. This is the Nerf ZombieStrike Z Squad Longshot CS-12. What does that mean? Long story short, pun intended. The Longshot is back! I love this blaster. This is these are kind of a mid-2000s release for the original N-Strike lineup, as evidenced by the old school logo on the back there, which also means this has the old school ranges. So unfortunately, in this day and age where Nerf has kind of come to expect 75 and 85 foot ranges from their blasters, this guy, although bigger than most of those, isn't quite performing like that out of the box. Now, as many experienced Nerf modders will tell you, Longshot's capable of a lot better than 35, 40 foot ranges that you're kind of seeing stock out of the box with these. So don't worry. This blaster, as you'll find out as I'm showing this to you, is kind of a modder's paradise and kind of a nice way to introduce new blood into modifying, whether Nerf meant to do it or not. First, I'll go over the other stuff it comes with. Yay, a 12-round clip instead of a 6. I like the 12 rounds. It's a good size. But they also come with these nifty darts. You've got the normal elite darts in there, but then you've also got, let me change the focus, 10cc and 12, it's like an injection printed thing on here. I don't know, I don't really get it, but whatever, it's cool, they perform the same. Also, speaking of these elite darts, this does not tend to chew them up. The original Longshots, the older blue ones, tended to eat darts a little bit. I've been having some issues with my my elite Longshot that I've been building, so yeah, it's nice that they kept the not so chew upable internals in here. Also good to know that there's that air restrictor thud. This is kind of what got me right off the bat. I was like, hey, I remember modding my first Longshot. I remember removing the screws on this side so that way that little plug wouldn't get stuck and you could take this apart and, you know, fiddle with the internals, do paint jobs, all that kind of stuff. Whereas if you don't do that, this is a pain to get off. But then that kind of got me going on what I liked about the Longshot. You've got storage back here. You've got this stock in this form, kind of stinks for a guy my size. Extend it out, and it's really nice. But it does like to collapse a little bit still, so put a piece of wood inside here to keep that from collapsing. It'll be nice and sturdy. I've done it with almost all my Longshots. You do have these stupid stickers up here that don't like to come off for whatever reason. Whatever, get some Acrosol or whatever and get that crap off there. Now, Nerf decided not to include the useless stuff you didn't use on this thing anyways. You'll notice the bipod that folds down is gone. That's good. Now you can put a shotgun pump on there instead. Yay! Nerf didn't include the Longshot front gun. Great, that thing had horrible ranges to begin with, and it just made it uselessly long and decreased the ranges. Thank you. They still gave you a sight. You know, these looked cool. I never liked to use mine. Unfortunately for you Nerf accessory OCD folks, myself included, this is not the same orange that you get on the Demolisher. You still can't really tell in this video, but this is a little bit pinker. As with the same way that this looks more sky blue in the video, this is more kind of turquoise type color. This is a little bit pinkish orange, so you may want to hold off on that plan. But yeah, it's pretty much set up for modding already, whether they meant to do that on purpose or not. But it's that same great beefy, these get used in 8 billion different low-budget sci-fi films and cosplay costumes and all that stuff. And they've done a lot of good stuff aesthetically for that for you. They've shaved off the Longshot logo completely up here. It's nice and clean. And now you also have a black grip like the yellow Longshots had this, and I love that idea because this is a high traffic area. The one part of my paint jobs that always seems to fall apart is the grip, so having it in black means you can do the rest of this in any color you want, which is fantastic. And the stock is already unpainted and everything for you, so it's pretty much already set up for all of that. So yay, the Longshot is back. It's easier to mod and more accessible than ever. I wasn't quite so sure about this at first, but after picking it up, I'm ready to mod again. I'm ready to get at this and do a paint job and do some old school air restrictor removals and put a nice big beefy spring in there. There's so much we can do with this, and now there's so much that the next generation of Nerf modders can do with this, because it's been a little while since the Longshot's been on shelves, and you know, it's a good thing. So, sweet. I'm happy it's back.